Plaintiff Tracy Harmon says she has 2 children with the defendant, and despite the fact that they had a violent relationship, they tried to stay together for the sake of their children. Tracy's suing her ex today because he not only slashed her car tires, but he then illegally repossessed the vehicle. Defendant John Nightingale says Tracy's the violent one who burned him with a cigarette, had him arrested, and forced him to plead guilty because he would have spent 4 years in jail and missed the birth of his son. John claims he had every right to repossess the car because he paid for it.
Tell me what happened.
Me and Jonathan, we've had a 5-year on and off again relationship. We have 2 kids together. That's basically what's kept us together through all the fighting. And we've had lots of fighting, domestic violence.
How long have you all engaged in domestic violence?
4 years.
You ever go to the police?
Over 4 years, yes, sir.
He's assaulted you. That's what you're referring to when you say domestic violence? Because it can go both ways.
And it does.
Yes, there's been a couple times where,
You've
it's
attacked
both
him
ways.
first?
Well, I never attacked him, but, I fought with him.
So what do you mean by there's been a few times?
I mean, there's been times where, I started the argument.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're at fault for someone assaulting you. They're supposed to argue back with you verbally, not assault you. You didn't cause that. So don't make yourself believe that because you said something out of line that you deserved or you caused an assault. That's not happening. That's not an acceptable reason for anyone assaulting you. How often did this go on for the 5 years you all were together?
Every month. We'd probably get the cops called once a month.
Really?
Once or twice a month.
Sir?
Because of being loud and stuff.
Is this true?
And fighting.
About the cops being called, yes, sir, it is true. But as far as the domestic violence goes, we were always both to blame for it.
What would she do?
For instance, driving back from our son's first ultrasound, we got into an argument over the radio, what station it was on, something stupid, And, man, I was getting stressed out, and I lit up a cigarette. I hadn't been smoking around her because she was pregnant, and she slams on the brake in the middle of the road and grabs at the cigarettes and burns me with it, and I grabbed a hold of her.
Burns you?
Yeah, she burned me with the cigarette.
She couldn't just throw it away.
She said she didn't do it intentionally, but I thought otherwise
Where
at
did
the
she
time.
burn you?
On my arm,
What part?
like right here.
Where was the cigarette?
It was in my hand.
When she took it from
It was
you?
in my left hand.
In your left hand?
Yes, sir.
While taking it out, maybe it did burn you while she was taking it out of your hand.
Well, it didn't
If
seem to me at the time.
If you were smoking it backwards.
Okay.
Ma'am, did you do this?
No, sir. I took it and threw it out the window, and he says it fell back on him and burned him, but I threw it out the window.
All right, no intention to burn.
No.
What else?
Well, like she said, it's been an ongoing thing for 5 years.
What has she done to provoke?
Thrown things, yelled and screamed.
First?
Yeah,
She's been the first aggressor.
Yeah, I mean, it went
Throwing
both ways.
things at you.
Yeah, it's gone both ways, for sure.
All right, she denies that. She says all she's done is argue with you verbally. So let's get to whatever else you want to tell me before we get to the car that you're suing about.
Yeah, I was going to tell you about that, and I went
You'll tell me about the cigarette butt?
Yeah, I tried to throw it out, and he pushed me, and my head hit the window, and I went to the police, and they arrested him.
Okay, how many children you all have together?
We have 2 boys.
2 boys? Is he involved in their life at all?
Yes, sir.
Good, so the only person he's doing wrong is you. Sir, what do you have to say?
The prosecuting attorney, they kind of pushed me into pleading guilty because they told me that I would get a full year in jail if I didn't plead guilty, and I would get probation if I pleaded guilty. And like I said, she was pregnant with my first son, so.
All right. Since 2006, the relationship been fine?
Well,
you all are living together, right?
Not at this time, no. But,
when's the last time you lived together?
About a month, 2 months ago.
Okay. Ma'am, let's get to the car.
Okay. At the beginning of the year, we both bought cars.
January of 08?
February of 08.
All right.
I bought a Buick LeSabre. We decided to put him in his name for the insurance, combine the insurance. And so I paid for the car, the title, the insurance. I
How
gave
much did
him
you
the
pay?
money. I paid $800 for the car. I paid $50 for the title transfer, and I paid over $212.92 for the
Now, what was the
insurance.
agreement when you paid these things?
That I would pay monthly on the insurance, and I would keep my car. I have a thing right here saying that he would never take it from me.
And what happened?
And I also have.
Instead, what happened instead?
I was staying with my mom because I decided to break up with him. We got into an argument over the phone, and one day he came and slashed the tires, and I fixed the tires. I spent money and fixed the tires. And the next day he came with his car and took my car with the cops. And
Where's your
police.
car now?
He has it.
Sir, let me hear from you.
I filed my taxes, and I decided to split it with her because they were our children. That's what got me a large sum of money, was the children. But I feel now that, you know, that was money that I worked for and money that I put into our family.
You had given that my own money to her to do what with?
Well, like I said, I was just splitting the tax money with, and it was mainly to buy herself a
You
car.
were splitting it
Yeah.
as part of a gift or an obligation?
Technically, it was a gift, but
It was a gift.
It felt like an obligation.
And the monies used to buy the car was a gift?
Yeah, you could say that.
And the car, therefore, was a gift?
Yes.
All right. And she also hands me something. You remember signing anything?
Yeah, she had yelled and gone on about me. She was scared I was going to end up taking the car away from her if she split up with me. I mean, I've never given somebody a gift and had to sign a contract about it. It seemed to me she had something planned. But after her yelling and screaming about it for 3 hours, I signed it. I just wanted to, you know, I didn't want to yell no
Paid in
more.
full. And I will not try to take the car from her and call it my own. Ever. You emphasized. Change your mind?
Yes, sir, I sure did.
Because you left?
No, not because she left.
Does she have a way to transport your 2 children?
Yes, I've helped her. I've been helping her with that.
How?
In her car. in my car.
Sir, a couple of things. You can't rescind a gift. Once you've made a gift, the receiver of that gift is the owner. You can't retract a gift. Secondly, you've signed a contract saying that you would never, ever take that car back. He has the car now. You want your money and let him have the car?
Yeah, I mean, basically, he
All
says
right.
broke down.
Okay, so you let him have the broke down car and he give you money to get you a newer car. That's smart. $2,050 is her judgment. You keep the broke down car and she's going to get the money that you owe her. Have a good day.
Thank you.
She cheated on me, and I think she had it planned from all along.
It's not true. I mean, I didn't cheat on him, but yeah, he got mad and wanted to take the car back, so that's basically what happened.